Hey everybody, it's Andy, aka Max Writer. I am here on the edge of my property, as you can see from the fence line, because today we are going to do a little expanding. Woohoo! Oh shoot, I didn't think about anything to talk about. As usual. Okay, no, I've got a topic. Anyway, let's see what's in the box. Yeah, nothing very interesting. Nothing very interesting. Nothing very interesting. I am just, like I said today, going to expand my compound a little bit to completely encompass. Oh, this might end up being more work than I want to do. Sorry. Let's see. I haven't really. Oh, that's perfect actually. That is a nice. We can run it right here. Now, granted, things will be able to. No, they won't. Right along the edge here. Probably right along this edge here. I think that's how we're going to go. You know what? I hate terraforming, but I'm going to do a little bit. Anyway. Not yesterday. A few days ago. Yeah, we're just going to do this. It's not like anything needs to stay in, but still. A few days ago, the topic that I spoke about was my first love. Well, as I confusedly, I'm really having issues talking today. I shouldn't. I'm fine. As I somewhat I still can't say that word. Confusedly talked to y'all about. My first love was not my first kiss. So today I thought, I should survey first. This is a large area and I'm going to have to light the whole thing. I've got extra torches, as you can see. I'll have to make use of them, but I got to figure out exactly where I want this to run. I mean, logically, probably right along here. Could probably flatten this and make it steeper with some of the dirt. Anyway, like I was saying, sorry. Minecraft. Creating attention deficit disorder, and even the most... So I can't even finish a sentence. So we'll run along the edge here. Do I want to encompass that? Oh, this is turning into much more than I expected. I kind of wanted to get this area out here, but I think I'm going to hold off on doing that for now. And we're just going to run a little one. Ow. Ouch. This is very dangerous. And so, fence line, I think, is going to run around it in some way, shape, or form. Anyway, as I said before, my first love was not my first kiss, unfortunately. Well, yeah, there's no unfortunately about it. It just wasn't. That's just not the way it went down. Just leveling some of this out a little bit. What I think I do is I run it back this way, and then we'll run it over in this area somewhere, and try to, we're going to skirt. I think what I'm going to probably do is fill all this in with dirt eventually. But for the moment, I think we're just going to skirt around the edge here. Let's see what we can do here. Yeah, there's the last one. And run it up here. A lot of holes. Little holes. I hate little holes. And then run it along the line here. So, anyway. Sorry, off topic. I'm back on topic. My first kiss. If you watched my videos, you've seen my first love. First girl that I was in love with. And it ended, as I guess should be expected for me, which was she dumped me. I mean, that's usually how it ends up. Yeah, we're just gonna simply push back the fence line for now. And what's probably gonna eventually happen is I'm gonna go down this way and compass maybe. Well, no, that's a gradual rise. So maybe not. Blah blah blah. I'm off topic again. Sorry. Anyway, There was a girl named Teresa who went to High Point College. She was very pretty. But I don't think I had a crush on anybody at the time, but for whatever reason, there was just no chemistry there for me. And she was a friend of mine. I knew her. We weren't really terribly close, but we knew each other. I thought that she liked me. Wasn't entirely sure. I try not to make that assumption, just because I don't know, if I make an assumption like that and then I'm wrong, then it turns out terribly, terribly embarrassing. We can't make it too close there. Stuff's just going to come right over the wall. Okay, that seems to work. Like I said, I'm only extending the perimeter back a little ways. I will eventually take the entirety of the top of this hill, but not today. So, she liked me. She was nice enough. But like I said, there was no chemistry there for me. So not much happened with that until one night when I ran into her on campus. I was living off campus at the time. I had a job. I was working. Yeah, imagine that. There's a shocker, huh? And we ran into each other on campus, and she kind of told me that she liked me, which I had already guessed. But like I said, I try not to make that assumption too quickly, just in case I'm wrong. This is a meandering story. I guess I'm a little embarrassed to talk about this. Now you know what we could do. Yeah, I guess we'll take the top of this hill. Let's do this. I hate terraforming. Sometimes it's a little necessary. Yes, I'm off topic again. So we went out to Applebee's. We had a nice meal. She flirted with me in a way that I had never been flirted with before. She was very forward and very bold. It was, whoa! It was invigorating. It was really nice. And we ended up going back to my apartment. Wow, chicka chicka wow. No, not exactly. But this is an embarrassing story. That's why I'm having so much trouble talking about it. I'm also trying to think and talk at the same time, which is always a mistake for me. Always. These are pretty steep, so I think we're going to try to... I think I'm not... Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do here. Anyway, went back to my apartment, watched some TV, we talked a little bit. It was kind of nice. And then she leans over and she kisses me on the cheek. I'm going to be honest here, folks. I didn't know what to do. I mean, I'd always wanted my first big kiss, my first, physical stuff to be with somebody that I was completely in love with. But here was a pretty girl, and she obviously wanted something. Wow, this is probably not an appropriate story. And I didn't respond at first, and she said, wow, well, what did she say? She said something to the effect of, well, that didn't work, or, well, she made some disparaging remark, mostly about herself. And so I turned to her and I said, look, I have never really kissed anybody before. I've never really been with anybody. So I'm not sure exactly what to do. And this is going to sound so cliched, and so, dear Penthouse, she looked at me and she smiled and she said, I'll teach you. And that was my first real, and then no, that wasn't my first real kiss. And then we proceeded to kiss quite a lot that night. And it didn't go all the way. I was a virgin at that point. But, gosh, wow, I can't believe I'm telling this story. This is so embarrassing. Oh, crap. Okay, we're going to stop worrying about this for the moment and get down enough light out here. I got so distracted by talking that I'm not working. Anyway, let's say that 1,000 times. Get it out of my system. So, quite a lot did happen that night, but not everything. And it was a very, it was a great little experience. I thought kissing would be like that. I really thought it would be amazing, and it was. And I'm still a big fan of kissing. But, unfortunately, I did not know how to handle. Well, I wasn't in love with her. She seemed nice enough, but there, like I said, there wasn't a huge spark. And so it just never really developed into anything, which is probably unfortunate. I mean, she was quite a woman. And she did help me to get past that whole never been kissed thing, which I really, really needed to get past. Shoot, I don't know what to do with this area. It's such a mess. I guess I could just connect with this tree, run it up and hook here for now, and call it good. Uh-oh. I'm hearing mobs. This is one of the reasons why I try to get an area really well lit, and why, dang it. Probably gonna get blown up here, and that's gonna piss me off. And she was sweet and everything, but nothing really. And I didn't know how to handle a situation where sometimes you need to be with somebody for a while just to kind of, see what could potentially develop. And I had this stupid thought in my head that I had to really be in love with somebody in order to have any kind of a relationship with them. It couldn't just be, I like her and she's cute, let's see what happens. It had to be, I'm in love. So in the long run, when she went back home after that year of college, because it was late in the year when this all came down, we wrote back and forth a few times, and then we lost touch, and I never heard from her again. Which, hard to blame her, right? I mean, put yourself out there for some guy, and then he's kind of, he's just kind of this and that about it, as opposed to just going, yeah, let's see what happens. So, kind of sucks, but as people have told me, it is what it is. And things happen in life, and they're not always the best thing that can happen, but they are what they are. And I've probably been talking way too long, and I keep clicking back and forth because I want to finish this wall. I've been wanting to do this for some time, but I should make it so that potentially, I'm going to take it from the edge here. We're going to go ahead and do a little bit more of this terraforming that my friend Adam, aka Steel Douglas, loves, and I just do not like. But I don't want to lose that. I like the steepness of this hill, so I don't want to lose it, but I also don't want my fence posts connecting to dirt spots. I think that'll do. Okay, let's get the dirt up. So there you go, y'all. Like I said, this was only a few months before I met Cindy, who I told you about in an earlier episode. And quite honestly, I was really, truly in love with Cindy, so it probably worked out the way that it should have worked out. And I feel bad for the fact that I did not handle the situation as well as I could have. But there you go. I was young, I was stupid, and I probably hurt her feelings a little bit, and I still feel bad for that. Still feel bad about that. I mean, stuff will be able to jump out of here if it comes down to it. That's one reason I haven't made any golems up here, because, quite honestly, they're just going to jump over the walls and wander away, most likely. Because we got steep stuff like this, and the like. So anyway, no, that's not acceptable. So that's the story of my first kiss. Hope you all enjoyed it. I hope that's not too much personal information or too boring. Like I said, this was just... I'm just making a slight extension on my property line here. Good morning. I'm actually just encompassing the fir trees, so... Oh, I didn't see Sat Nights come in. So that's pretty much it, and I'm pretty much done here. A couple of dark spots that I need to clean up. Ooh, there's a lot of darkness over on this side. And here comes your friendly neighborhood spider. Okay. I think that's gonna I think it's gonna be impassable on the other side. This could probably be bigger, but for now it's okay. Hey guys. Oh, I need to throw down a few fence gates. This side obviously not. I could put one right here. Yeah, that's probably a good spot for one. It's not quite wide enough. I might do a little tiny bit more terraforming. Yes, we're gonna move this over one. Like that. And throw a little piece of dirt down in there. Oh, I can't. Okay. So, let's put up some fence gates. Come here. And then we'll be done. And I would like to thank everybody for joining me and for listening and for watching. As usual, I appreciate my viewers. We don't want to put one right there because that's a very deadly drop. I don't want to put one there. Let's get one down here. This is actually a good spot for it. Because that's where the walkway comes up. This is rather steep. And I guess we'll go right here. Okay, I think that's it. Anyway, sorry. Blah, blah, blah. I think I've already pretty much said goodbye. So, thanks for watching, everybody, and I will talk to y'all next time.